By round of applause, how many of y'all think if the world were to end right now, clap if you think you'd go to heaven? That's a damn shame.
That should be me holding your hand. That should be me making you laugh. That should be me. This is so sad. That should be me. That should be me. That should be me holding your hand. That should be me making you laugh. Hello people, that should be me. This is so sad. That should be me. Hey, that should be me. Alright, we got the people in. Alright, that was That Should Be Me by Justin Bieber. The song stuck in my head right now. I don't know why. Before I get this episode started, I just want to let you guys know, if you guys hear any humming or buzzing in the background, that's my dishwasher going. My roommates want to do some dishes right now. And I would do it away from where the noise is, but this is the place where I get the best lighting for the podcast. You know, the lighting in my room sucks, so this is just what we're gonna have to deal with. So now that I got that out the way, what I want to talk about is what I would ask God when I get to heaven. You know, for those of you who don't know, I am a Christian. I do believe in a heaven and a hell. I do believe in a God. I pray to God every day, read the Bible, all that good stuff, you know. What's this? Haha, you still do the fist clap as you start anything. It's true, man. I think I'm gonna make the fist clap my signature, honestly. Like, I'm gonna like make something out of it. So hopefully I'll be able to patent this and make money out of it one day. But anyways, you know, like I'm a Christian dude, and I've been a Christian since I was 6 or something like that. And I've always had this idea in my head of what I would ask God if when I get to heaven. And what I would ask him, ever since I was a kid, I would imagine myself going up to God and asking him, God, could you let me see my funeral? I've imagined this since I was a kid. Like I think, like, you know, like when you're a kid, you start like going to funerals and stuff, and you start. And even as a kid, I kind of like realized the significance of the moment, which is like this person passed away, and these people are crying because, you know, they missed that person, and they didn't want to see them go. Like they're sad that they left. Like I remember asking my dad, like, Dad, why are these people crying? They're sad about this person leaving. That's why we're at the funerals, to commemorate this person's death. And I remember that really sticking with me. And I remember shortly after having the thought of like going up to heaven and asking God to allow me to see my funeral. And I think it was because, like, even as a kid, like I was really curious about who would miss me, and, you know, who I had an impact on, and who I, you know, created relationships with. This, like, I wanted to see that, you know, my parents would be there. Even though in my child brain I didn't like calculate the fact that my parents would definitely be gone before my time comes. But I wanted to see that my siblings were there. I wanted to see that my friends were there. I wanted to see who would show up. I would want, basically in my mind at that time, I wanted to confirm that the people that I loved and cherished also loved and cherished me enough to come to my funeral when I was gone. And it's crazy that was a thought that I had when I was like 6 or 7, because it certainly is still like true today. Like I definitely every now and again, like, you know, have this image of my head of, like, you know, when I'm, you know, 98 years old, when I'm 110 years old, because that's when I'm gonna die, 110. I'm 110, go up to heaven, chop it up with God. Hey, I made it, all this good stuff. Real quick, God, before I get into heaven, I just want to see who shows up. I want to see who's at my funeral. I want to see if there's people there who I haven't personally met. I want to see if there's people there who I haven't seen or heard from in a long time, but they had some interaction or exchange or relationship with me that like moved them enough to want them to come and support, you know, my close friends and family at my funeral. I want to see, you know, like, you know, I want to see that all of my family members showed up. You know, I definitely, you know, have dreams and ambitions of being like, you know, a big time entertainer and like making, you know, people all over the world laugh. I want to see how many of those people show up at my funeral. You know, whatever version of social media is out when I'm, you know, 110 years old, I want to see how many people are talking about it or leaving their good thoughts on whatever, you know, social media or virtual reality platform that's out there. Like I want to really see it, because I think for me, something that motivates me in like everything I do in my life is just to leave no stone unturned. Like I really am driven by the idea of leaving my mark. Like, you know, I'm here for a reason. You know, I can't be out here like working hard for nothing. I gotta work hard so that when I go, people are gonna know that I'm gone. Like I don't want the fact that I'm gone to be like a fact that comes and goes and people moves on from easily. I'm just gonna be honest about that. I want people to have a reaction when sorry, I forgot. I switched the camera by accident. Hold up. Sorry about that, everybody. Got excited by waving at all y'all. By the way, thanks for sticking around. For all the people who have been sticking around from the beginning, I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, it's that's what drives me, is like really just being the best possible version of myself, and to just impact as many people as possible through my gift and through my ability to, like, you know, empathize with people, and through that, you know, figuring out a way to entertain them and make them laugh. That's a huge passion of mine. Something that I was looking at was Quincy Jones. If y'all go check out Will Smith's Instagram page, not right now, but after this live is done, go check out Will Smith's Instagram page. Will Smith posted about how it's the 29th anniversary since the first episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And Quincy Jones was in the comments talking about how he remembers a young Will Smith, you know, auditioning for The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with no preparation. And he could tell, like, those, you know, 29, you know, 30 years ago, that Will Smith had, like, such an it factor. And, you know, Quincy Jones was the dude who, like, gave Will Smith this huge opportunity, you know, in TV that, you know, propelled this, you know, enormously amazing acting career. And as much as I talk about wanting to be Will Smith, you know, in my older years, I want to be somebody like Quincy Jones. Like, I want to be somebody who sets people up, you know, for their, you know, amazing careers. Like, I want to have an amazing career of my own, and then I want to have the knowledge and the know-how to set people up to do their thing and to be the best that they can be. Like, I really, like, even when I talk about it right now, like, it gives me goosebumps. Like, it excites me, because that's just, like, really what I want to do. Like, I want to be an entertainer. I want to set up other entertainers to be the best entertainers that they can be. Like, you know, and you know that all ties in. Like, when Quincy Jones goes, we're all gonna feel it. Like, when Stevie Wonder passes away, that's one death that really scares me. Like, I'm because, like, Stevie Wonder's, like, starting to have some health problems, and I thought about it, I'm just like, man, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when Stevie goes, man. That's gonna be a tough week. But yeah, man. But that's the type of impact that I want to have. Like, just like how I'm scared of the idea of Stevie Wonder going anywhere, I want, you know, people that I've impacted with my art to be scared of the idea of me going, you know, when I'm old and gray and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. Just, you know, to tie it all up, I've had this image of my head since I was a kid of people missing me at my funeral, and that's something that still, you know, sticks with me today. Thank y'all so much for listening. I see that some people are stuck with me on this entire podcast since the beginning. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Peace.